YouTube. And afternoon ride out with two friends, Mark Wannacott and Chris, and we're come up to meet Mark at his caravan. And this is just on the outskirts of Malton, pretty little place. First port of call, this brand new BP filling station just off the A64. It's an enormous thing. And the petrol is actually a reasonable price considering there's effectively closest thing to a motorway there is round here. And normally, and on the motorways in North Yorkshire, it'll be £1.40, £1.50 something. Bloody stupid prices. But this is quite respectable. 131. I paid 127 at a country filling station. But considering this thing's location and its ability to make money, yeah, I think they've been fair. Yeah. Of course, it's the weekend before the May Day bank holiday. So we're going to have to be a bit careful about where we go, or we're going to get badly caught out. No two ways about that. But I think if we head for Rosedale, but wherever we go, this is a holiday part of North Yorkshire, so, you know. Just crossing the early part of the River Derwent there. It's just a small, well, it's classed as a river, but it's a big stream on the river. It winds its way all the way across North Yorkshire and then ends up in the River Humber, eventually. So, about 5 or 6 years since I was last time this bit of road goes to Kirby Misperton. And I don't know if the camera will show up in the distance. There's a tower with a white cap on it. It's just over here. That's Flamingo Park Zoo, what they now call Flamingo Land. My grandson and granddaughters love going there. As does Grandad. It's alright, a bit expensive, but it's good fun. As they say, lots to see and do. Now then, which way? Can't see the flipping sign. I think it's this way. Oh well, we'll soon find out. Is Mark with us? Yeah, he is. I couldn't signal because I didn't know myself. There we go, look, Flamingo Land. I thought I might as well record this. It's somewhere I've never been before. As record going down Rosedale, which is somewhere I have been before. I don't want to go to Malton, so we've got to go that way. We'll try it anyway. I think I have gone the wrong way, you know. Well, see where it takes us. So as Richard said, you're not lost for long. We're now on our way to Kirby Moorside. These are all places I've never been before. This is the place we were coming to, but I'm pretty sure we didn't come the way that was on me beeline. But what a lovely place. Look at this. It's like Lockton. Same feel to it. Now I have a feeling I know this road because it said Malton that way. So I think this road, if you followed it, would take you back to Castle Howard. Oh well, that was interesting. I should have had the beeline in the recording mode, but I'm not that organised. And I tend to remember things in my head anyway, so maps in my head are always been good. As long as I know what my bearing is, I know where, if I know where the east coast is, so I know more or less which way I'm travelling. Right, let's see where we are. Oh, absolutely spot on, Huttonley Hole, that's where I wanted to be. And this looks like the main road at the end here. Is this the junction that goes into... Yeah, it is. Right, I know where I am. That wasn't so bad. I've just got to go straight across, more or less. So, this is Huttonley Hole. Now, I just got to find the road that takes us over to Rosedale. So I'm not going to go up to Castleton today. We're not going that far. I'm not absolutely certain. It'll be a right turn, I'm assuming. Is that it? Well, we'll soon find out. So I think it's a steady climb up here. And I'm pretty certain I have been on this road with Richard, but yeah, probably a long while ago. And then down in the valley there, that's Rosedale. It is a very steep hill. It's a bugger of a hill it is. And that's it. The worst bit of it is the first two corners, and then after that it's a nothing hill. I think I'd rather come down it on the sail than the monkey though. I've been told that the tea rooms that I was so fond of down here is closed. A bit upsetting if it has. Yeah, it's over there what we're looking for, so I have come the right way. An eclectic mixture of motorcycles in Rosedale, where we stopped for our cup of tea and a scone, and very nice too it was. And I made a classic mistake here. If I'd been riding that NT, I'd have been struggling, parking with my nose downhill. And these two Graze on the green, that's where we went. Cream tea, and it was enough tea for at least 3 decent cups. Lovely big scone, strawberry jam, cream, and even had some blueberries in the cream. It was very, very, very nice. Very nice. And ride back now in the direction of well, Pickering, and then Thornley-Dale, and then we'll see after that. We could ride back with Mark as far as Malton. There's no real reason to go back any other way, and I'm not in any hurry to get home. Quite enjoying my day out. Just a bit of me time. Sometimes you need it, don't you? I think with all the fly strikes I've had today, I might have been better off if I'd swapped the screens on the bikes. They're dead easy to swap. I can put the one on the Monkey back on here and it takes me about 3 minutes. So you might see from time to time, sometimes it has the big screen, sometimes it has the little, but because they're interchangeable, they're very, very useful. And I was looking at Chris's visor, and he definitely ain't got as many fly strikes as I had. My visor was blathered again. And Mark was saying, had I done anything to the suspension on the CL, was it okay? And I said, well, if I'm being honest with you, I'm riding it now on probably one of the roughest roads I go up and down in. I think it's alright. I'm going to have to come up here and do some of these lanes. That used to be a thriving hotel. It's been closed like that now for, I reckon, at least 5 years, maybe more. But it used to be one of those hotels that you had to book weeks in advance. Oh, that's not a good place to break down, is it? Steady away. I'm planning to come back and do this with my monkey bike, but I'll come on my own, because Well, I just don't feel like, you know, I can just go at my own rate. But it's a nice little run. If you don't want to go up the bank all the way to Castleton, cut across country from Huntley Hole to Rosedale and down Chimney Bank. The last time I remember doing that one was with Richard, and I also found a nice way around Pickering by coming through Marton past Kirby Misperton, and I've had another, you can see the beeline's not there. I went to turn it on to do some recording. That beeline was charged when I put it on the bike. I've not used it since. Come to use it, it's flat. So I don't know what's going on there. Somehow or other the battery is losing power even when it's just sat on the bike, so I'm going to have to remember in future, if I'm going to plan to use the beeline, check the night before that it's actually got power, because that's the second time it's done it to me. I was going to record the journey I'd done, couldn't do it. It's in the tank bag, charging at the moment. I don't understand how it can lose power when it's not being used. Little grey Fergie. Hey, look at that. Fantastic. Against my better judgment, riding through Pickering, but it's the most direct way to get to Thornleydale, so later in the day we'll risk it. So far, so good. Oh, that one's so bad. One more roundabout and we're through the place. Yeah, they're queuing around the corner there though, look, as far as you can see. At the end of today's ride into Thornleydale. There it is. If you want to know what a gold mine looks like, you've just passed one. Oh dear. Have to try around to the side. Yeah, sometimes you're lucky and sometimes you aren't. And today we weren't. Oh, look at that. That's bad timing. I'm going to stick the bike in there before a car pinches it. Yes sir. Right, having changed the battery, Mark's gone off back to Malton. We're going to go home. And I thought, as I hadn't finished the film, if I'd put a battery in and I see anything I like, I'll film it. Yeah, right, so I think that'll do for today. I do hope you've enjoyed this outing with me, Mark and Chris, and from Thornley Dale in North Yorkshire, I'll say bye bye for now. Ta-ta!
There goes Graham on the mighty sail.